So you want to move to San Antonio, Texas? Well, in this video, we're going to take you into our computer and we're going to show you around New Braunfels, Texas.
We're going to show you all kinds of neat, interesting things. We're going to show you different landmarks and things that are in and around New Braunfels, which is just right outside of San Antonio. And we're going to get started on that
right now.
If this is your first time in channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in and around San Antonio, then make sure you subscribe, tap the bell, and you'll be the first to receive notifications of changes in the market of San Antonio.
We're Brian and Brenda Jones, the proud owners of Lone Star Home Realty. We get calls from people just like you every day. So if you want to move in 6 months or 6 days, you give us a call and we will make it happen.
All of our information is in the box below. You can call us, text us, email us, or sign up for a Zoom. We would love to help you make a smooth move to San Antonio.
Let's check out New Braunfels.
Let's go.
Okay, so we're going to start off at about the 40,000 foot level and show you where New Braunfels is in relation to San Antonio. So I'm going to get my little drawing tool. This is generally San Antonio. Right here is New Braunfels. And so this is I-35, which runs all the way from Laredo on the border, all the way
I don't know how far.
Minnesota, Minneapolis, something like that. I don't know where it ends up, but it's way out of Texas. Anyway, it runs right through the middle of New Braunfels. I wanted to give you a little more heads up on what the where it was located in relation to San Antonio.
How far is New Braunfels from the San Antonio airport?
New Braunfels is about, I would say, a good 30 minutes to the San Antonio airport. Okay, so I want to give you the land of New Braunfels. So New Braunfels has this loop, which is called Loop 337. You have State Highway 46 that runs along this way, and then down to Seguin. And then, as I told you earlier, you got I-35 that runs through the middle of New Braunfels. So let's take a little bit deeper look into what New Braunfels has to offer. Now, the first place I'm going to take you is Hinman Island. You say Hinman Island? What is Hinman Island?
What is Hinman Island?
You have an island in New Braunfels? Yes, you do. So you see that, I told you on an earlier video about the Comal River. Comal River is only 2.5 miles long. And it is right here, starts right there, goes like this, gets around, goes down to the Guadalupe, and then there's a little tributary here that outlines Hinman Island. And on that island is a lot of things to do, a lot of activity. There's Landa Park is part of Hinman Island. Schlitterbahn is huge in Hinman Island. In fact, I'm going to go back here and show you just how big.
Well, but Schlitterbahn isn't technically on Hinman Island. It's because it comes right up to the river.
Right. Yeah. But it's on both sides.
Yeah.
So this is where Schlitterbahn starts, right here. And it is all the way down.
Oh, you didn't go far enough.
I didn't go far enough. But it's all of this.
Very spread out.
It's huge, huge. Let me back off a little bit more because we still even have more than Master Blaster. You have Schlitterbahn East. You have the Schlitterbahn. That's the beginning of the park, but it's just a huge water park, and they have season passes, and you can spend literally a week in that park and probably not even see it all or experience it all. It's that much fun. So if you can find some time to get to New Braunfels and spend some time at Schlitterbahn, you will have a great time. Now, we're not going to spell Schlitterbahn because there's too many letters in it, but it is a very, very fun place. There's also over here in Landa Park, there's this tree called Founder's Oak. Guys, if you get a chance to go into New Braunfels and to Landa Park, you've got to see this oak tree.
It's beautiful.
It is massive. Probably one of the largest oak trees I've ever seen in my life. It's just fantastic.
Very well preserved too.
Very
Protected.
old. So on the map, it's right here. Again, you got the Guadalupe River. You've got all kinds of different water activities you can take part in. They have Spring Island, Pecan Island, all kinds of different things you can do in New Braunfels. So
There's golf courses over there.
there's a Landa Park golf course.
There's a train that goes around Landa Park.
Has a very cute little, I guess it's electric now, little train that takes you and your kids through the park. It's just a fun ride.
They also have concerts in the park too.
They
in
do.
the summertime.
They do have concerts in the park. I
Go
wanted
back down though to the river because it has the chute on there. Scroll in a little bit. We have the chute. You know, see the tube chute.
Tube shoot.
Yeah, that's really well known.
So just think about that. You're floating the Guadalupe River with
Lots of
hundreds
people.
of your closest friends.
But it's really cool. It's an area that they have where you can you literally shoot through the area, and you have to be very careful. There have been some bad things that happen with the undercurrent there, but
Yeah.
it's really cool.
People have not done well there.
Yeah.
Okay, and right here we have the Prince Solms Disc Golf Course, just in case you're into
Into
disc golf. Schlitterbahn is just a huge part of New Braunfels. Got Camp Comal. There's lots of places to stay in New Braunfels. There's lots of places to eat. There's lots of nightlife in New Braunfels. There's just a plethora of things to do. Did I just say plethora?
You said plethora.
There is just a plethora of things to do in New Braunfels.
There really is a lot.
This is downtown New Braunfels, and I think we've shown you on a different
New Braunfels video.
New Braunfels video. This is where you'll find Nagelin's German Bakery.
It's the oldest bakery in Texas.
The Bootlegger's Pizza Parlor, which is kind of cool. The Alpine House. You got Myron's Steakhouse. Oh, that is so good.
That is good.
That was very good. Then
McAdoo's.
just kind of over here is McAdoo's Seafood.
That's in the old post office.
That is in the old post office.
It's a really cool building that they've turned into a restaurant. It's beautiful, and the food's really good.
And then down over here, we also showed you in another video, this is where the farmer's market is and Krause's Cafe. And Krause's Cafe has live bands, live music. They've got
On the weekends.
over 100 different craft beers on tap. It's just a really fun place to go hang out and have a great time with your friends. Then we've got the Tavern on Castell. That's a great place to eat. Also told you about the Faust. Again, it's temporarily closed, but when it opens, it ought to be amazing.
We'll do a video for sure when
We
they
will
reopen
definitely
the house.
do a video on the
We'll
Faust.
go in there, video it.
So, I mean, just diving into New Braunfels, there's just so many different things to highlight, so many different things to do. There's lots of housing opportunities as well. Over here is where you'll find Baramendi. Is all the way over here. This is all going to be Baramendi. And it's just going to be a massive planned community. And it also going to have over here on this side is going to have a Del Webb.
Yep, 55 and older.
55 and older Del Webb.
Community.
Brand new community. It
Should
hasn't.
be opening beginning of 25, right?
That's what they say. That's what they say. They got a long way
A
to
lot of
go.
ways to go.
And then the other plan is to have a resort. They're going to build, I don't know what kind of resort or who the owner is going to be, but it's going to be right here on this elbow of the Guadalupe River, which will be really fantastic. Let's see, what else do we want to highlight, Brian?
Where's
There's green. There's green. We got to talk about green. You cannot talk about New Braunfels without talking about green. So
And you really shouldn't go to New Braunfels without going to green.
that's true. So this is all green right here. And dive in a little bit closer. You've got the Green River Grill, just amazing. You got a deck overlooking the Guadalupe River right here. You've got the Green Mansion Inn, great place to stay. 4.8 stars out of 5, pretty good place. Then you got the Grist Mill restaurant, again, overlooking the Guadalupe River. You got Green Hall, which is right here, and it's the oldest
Dance hall.
continuously operated dance hall in Texas. It's just amazing
It's a cool
the memories that place has in it.
The history.
The history, yeah. The talent that it's had in there.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. So this is just one section of New Braunfels.
So, Beth, where is this? I mean, if they're thinking about moving to San Antonio, right? We're talking about moving to New Braunfels. Where's like the grocery store and where's the hospital?
That's a good question because I believe New Braunfels has 3 or 4
I think
HEBs.
there's 4.
So there's an HEB right there.
Which is right off of 35. Is that Walnut? Yeah. That one they've just redone, right? Isn't that the
redone.
they're redone? They have
Massive.
it's massive, and what we understand is the barbecue there is to die for. We haven't
They have
personally had it, but
Barbecue restaurant in the
yeah,
store.
you can. I think you can drive through and pick it up too.
That's right.
They say it's really good. We haven't gone there yet. Okay, so that's one.
Then there's another one
On
here.
the loop. Yeah.
That's a nice one.
There's one off of 306,
Yes, there is.
which is further up. It's 46. Yeah.
Oh,
Right there.
yeah.
It's a plus.
I forgot.
Yeah.
So we got
We haven't gone that far.
HEB here. And guys, guess what's right across the street from HEB?
Well, kind of across the street. Diagonal across the highway.
Yeah. There it is. The soon-to-be world-famous Buc-ee's. Oh, can you see that? It says Buc-ee's Convenience Store. It actually says Convenience Store. Guys, that is such a misrepresentation of the facts. So,
Okay, so where's Creekside though? Because Creekside is all kinds
right
of shopping. That whole section right there where Willie's is.
so this is Creekside.
And it goes further down.
Just a ton of stores, restaurants, bars, all kinds of different places to shopping. If you can't find it in Creekside, you probably need to check out Amazon, I guess. I don't know, but or you can Google
It's really grown. Yeah, it's really grown. It's a huge shopping area for the north side of New Braunfels. And then where's the hospital from there?
The hospital is right.
There's 2 of them in New Braunfels too. There's the Heart and Vascular Institute. Should be right. Resolute Hospital.
Yep, right here.
And there's a ton of doctors in New Braunfels. So if medical is an issue for you, there's
Lots of specialties.
yes, plenty of doctors and specialty doctors, and the Resolute Hospital. And then there's one further downtown, the other hospital in New Braunfels. I don't remember what it's called. But so there's 2 different hospitals in New Braunfels. So if medical is an issue, just know that you do not have to go all the way to San Antonio for the doctors. There's definitely, and Resolute is a really good hospital. We've been there
Too many times.
Too many times, yeah. If you have something that's super major, crazy, they'll take you into San Antonio, but just for your typical emergencies, surgeries kind of thing, Resolute could definitely handle it.
So
what's on the other side of 35? What's on this side of 35?
So on this side of 35 is mainly housing, but it also there's a Bandit Golf Club, which is a really it's a golf community. It's a housing community, and the golf course runs through it. It's a really, really nice neighborhood. It's a beautiful neighborhood.
Nice neighborhood. Everybody drives around on their golf cart.
And it backs up to the Guadalupe River right here. So you got this little lagoon right here that is part of the Bandit.
Didn't they have boats out there?
They did.
It's big enough for boats.
Yes, yes.
So lots of housing on both sides of 35.
I will tell you that 35 is kind of a dividing line in New Braunfels. When you go east of 35, which is kind of strange because it looks like it's north-south, that's the way 35 lies at this point. When you're south or east of 35, the housing is probably $100,000 to $150,000 less than it is on the west or north side of 35.
That's not including the Bandit Golf Club.
That's not including the Bandit Golf Club. No,
those are more expensive.
Those are more expensive for sure. That's just one neighborhood.
The pricing though is much different depending on which side of 35.
And New Braunfels has an airport. Most people don't realize that or remember that.
Yeah, but
it's just a little commuter.
Who flies out of it? No. You make it sound like it's a big deal.
No, it's just a little commuter airport that people can use. But New Braunfels is just a fascinating little town. I say little town, but it's 185,000 people, I believe,
and it's growing. They're putting in new schools. Right now, there's 2 high schools in New Braunfels.
There are 2 high schools.
It's in the Comal County Independent School District, and that is definitely growing because of the.
Well, there's 2 school districts. They have the New Braunfels Independent School District, and they also have the Comal Independent School District, and that's where the 2 high schools come from the 2 different school districts.
But elementary schools are popping up everywhere in New Braunfels. So that'll give you an idea of just the growth that's coming out.
Yeah. I believe New Braunfels was recently voted the #1 most family-friendly city in Texas. So there you have it, New Braunfels, Texas. Guys, if this was helpful for you, if you want to hear more about New Braunfels or if you want to hear about a different town in the area, just comment below, give us a comment, tap the bell, subscribe, let us know that you like this and see if we can help you. We'd be more than happy to go in depth with you on this.
Have a great day.
Thanks for watching, guys.